And then of course, right over here is gonna be that garage and ADU. So let's go check this out. What's going on, everybody? Josh here, and in this video I'm out in St. Petersburg, Florida, and I'm going to take you on a tour of two brand new construction homes. No HOA, no CDD. So if you like home tours, stick around. Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Josh Bryan, and I'm your local real estate expert, and I specialize in helping people just like you relocate to the Tampa Bay and Sarasota area. So if you're thinking about making a move, reach out. I'd love to help you. My contact number is right here. Give me a call, shoot me a text, whatever's easier for you, or you can scan this QR code right here. That will take you to my Calendly link where you can schedule a one-on-one Zoom call to discuss your real estate goals. But make sure you stick around to the end, because this house behind me has been reduced almost $130,000, and it has an ADU. So let's go. All right, this one is out in the Edgemore Estates neighborhood. It's a 4-bedroom, 3-bath, 2315 square feet. They have it listed as a 2-car garage. Wait till we get inside. This is definitely a unique garage inside. Never seen anything like it, so it's pretty cool. Show you that in a little bit. This one has been reduced $13,000 so far. Currently listed at $949,900. No HOA fee, no CDD fee, being in the city out here. But let me pan around and show you what it looks like. Then we'll go inside, take a look. Obviously, this is there was a tear down at one point, and then they rebuilt brand new home here. Kind of what you're getting in the city. So the lot's gonna be a little different than what you're used to these master plan communities. But let's go inside and take a look at this one. Let me know what you think about it in the comments below. So obviously on this first level here, you do have the garage. This is in an AE flood zone, so you would have to have flood insurance unless you're paying cash. So everything's elevated. You have your stairs here, looks like that Trex material. And then you come up here, you have this nice big front porch area here, overlooking your front yard. Got a nice amount of windows up here, and then of course your 8-foot door here. I do wish, I mean, it's nice that you have the window up here, but I do wish it was a little bit more decorative door, especially for the price point. But that's an easy fix. All right, so we come in the front door here. Nice wide open entryway here. You do have the impact windows here, impact doors. Nice amount of windows up front here. Come over to the right here. You're gonna have a linen closet right out here. And then you have bedroom number 1 and bathroom number 1. So bedroom number 1 here, you do have the carpet in here overlooking the front. You have a pre-wire up there for your ceiling fan. Nice sized bedroom. You do have these 6'8" doors. Kind of wish they would have done 8-foot doors, but it is what it is, I guess. And then a bathroom at number 1 right here. You have the gray cabinet, the quartz countertops, and then of course your shower here, the white tile and the window. I do wish they would have gone all the way up to the ceiling. If you know me, you know that's a thing that I like. And then your built-in niche there. All right, so right outside of the bathroom, you're gonna have air handler number 1. There are 2 in this home. All right, let's go around. Let's go upstairs, then we'll come back down. So you have the wood stairs, your nice wood handrail, and your black spindles there. You get up to the top up here. Let's go to the right first. We'll finish with the main suite and then go back down. So right here, you're gonna have your water heater in the closet there. And then over here, you're gonna have bedroom 2 and 3. So decent sized bedrooms here. I love the big windows up front. And then of course you just have your standard closets here with the 2 pull-out doors. And at the hall in between the 2, you're gonna have a linen closet. And And then bedroom number 3 right here. Same size, just flipped. Once again, love the big windows up front. Actually, this one feels a little bit bigger, but I think it's the same size. It looks the same size. It's just, it feels a little bigger. Let me see what they have listed. Yeah, they have it listed as little bit bigger, 11 by 12 and 12 by 13. All right, so then you have a bathroom up here for these 2 bedrooms with the dual vanity there, the gray cabinets, the quartz countertops. And then over here you have your separate with a door here with your tub and shower combo, and of course your toilet. Once again, it could have just went to the ceiling. It's not even a whole tile right there, but I mean, that's an easy fix. It is white tile, so it'll be easy to do if you want to do that. And then of course your toilet here with the window above it. All right, let's go back over here. You're gonna have your laundry room right here. Like the fact that they have a window here. Don't like the fact they have wire shelving, but you know, that's a Florida thing, man. I was recently out in Arizona and touring a bunch of homes out there, and they all use wood shelves, at least for the most part. All right, so there's your air handler number 2. And then your main suite's gonna be right here. So nice sized bedroom. You do have the window over there. Of course, your tray ceiling here. And then your sliding glass doors. Let's go out here real fast. You know, it's nice to have a balcony. Obviously, being a city lot, the view is different than, you know, most of my videos in the suburbs and the master plan communities. But you do over here, you have a water view, which is nice. So a little water view right over there. To the north over here, you have the Mangrove Bay Golf Course. So you're just right around the corner from that. So overall, it's really not a bad view. And then who knows, maybe eventually these homes, they either keep them up or they'll end up like this, you know, torn down and something new built. All right. So come back in. Your main bath is gonna be right over here. So you have your white cabinets in this one, your darker quartz countertops, of course your dual vanity, and then your shower here, once again with the white tile. You have the nice transom window right there, and the niche right there, and of course, like a broken record, just go to the ceiling with the tile, please. All right, you have your walk-in closet here. All right. And then of course your water closet is gonna be right there. All right, let's head downstairs, finish taking a look. All right, so we get to the bottom of stairs down here, right into your main living space. You do have the triple sliders. I'm not gonna go out there, I'll come over here and show you, but since we just had the view from the upstairs, kind of the same, you know, not as nice of a view, but show you that. And then here you're open up to your kitchen. So come in, you have your white quartz countertops. Right over here to the left is gonna be your dining space. So I like how they did the round table. You know, a lot of times they'll do the rectangle table or square table. It just gives a little different look. Obviously it's just staging, but it gives you the, you know, shows you where you can do either one if you want to do the rectangle or the circle. Let me know in the comments below, what type of dining room table do you like? All right, then right over here, this is a electric community. So you have your electric slide-in range. In the island, you have your stainless steel dishwasher, your single bowl undermount sink, of course your push button right there for your garbage disposal. And then you have your microwave above the range. And then over here is gonna be your walk-in pantry. All right, you have a window right over here. And then this obviously leads back downstairs to the garage. So they switch over to tile here. And when we get down here, They put the light switches in the waterproof boxes to help in case it ever does flood. But you come out here, you have your epoxy on the floor. Of course, there's your garage door. And then over here, because it is kind of opened up, so to allow if it does flood to, you know, breathe and stuff. So you have understairs storage, which I don't know what I'm storing under here because obviously there's a potential for, you know, water or anything like that. Of course, above the stairs, you are covered, so it's not like it's gonna just rain into it. But they, like I said, they have this as a 2-car garage, but you can clearly fit more than 2 cars in here. And then space over here for your toys, golf carts, or yeah, golf cart, all kinds of stuff, boats, jet skis. You have some understairs storage here. And of course you have the vents in the bottom here to vent out in case if it ever does flood. And then you do have windows over here, but this is just screened in, which is odd to me because anybody could just jump your fence and come through this. But yeah. So come out here, show you the backyard. It is completely fenced in. All new grass back here. Over here to the left, AC units are elevated. And then of course you have your gate on that side. And then let's walk over here, show you this side of the yard. So over here you have your electrical is elevated. So then you have, you know, this deck they built here so you could access that. And then of course you have another gate over there. But here's a look at the back of this one. Let me get over here so I can show you all 3 stories. So let me know what you think about this in the comments below. All right, we are in the heart of Allendale with this one. It's a 5-bed, 4-bath, 2,804 square feet. Plus it has a detached ADU out back, which I'll show you that. This one has been reduced $130,000 from its high. Currently listed at $1,049,990. No HOA fee, no CDD fee. And of course you have those impact windows and doors. So you can see over here, there's a couple more new builds over here. There's one being built right over there. There's another one down the street behind me. It's a couple more newer homes over here. Love this front porch area here. Of course, you have the pillars here with the brick. All right, let's go inside and take a look at this one. Let me know what you think about in the comments below. Love the windows up here. All right, so I know I've done this floor plan before in other parts of like Tampa, maybe even in St. Pete before, but I know in Tampa. So you come in the front door here, nice wide open entryway here. Right here to the right would be a flex room. Of course, they have this set up as a formal dining room, but you could frame all this out, put some doors in here if you wanted to turn it into an office, but definitely nice space here. Love the round table with the 5 chairs. So it gives you plenty of space there. And then of course the 3 windows up top right there. Then right over here, they have this set up as an office, but this is bedroom number 1 with its an ensuite or a shared ensuite, which we'll see in a second. But love the amount of windows in here. And then you have the your closet here with the 2 pull-out doors there. And then right into your shared bathroom, you have your tub shower combo here. Tile up, you do have the niche there, and then of course the transom window. And then continuing on in here, the toilet with your window above, and then your vanity there with a white cabinet, the gray quartz countertops, and then of course, like I said, it's shared, so you have hall access right here. Then right outside in the hall here is going to be your linen closet with the 2 pull-out doors. And then come over here, that is obviously the front door. So you have air handler number 1 right here. Let's go upstairs, take a look at this, then we'll come back down. So upstairs, you're gonna have the 4 more bedrooms. So when I said 5'4", that did not include you know, the ADU. All right, so we get up top here. Let's go over to the right real fast. You're gonna have your laundry room up on the second floor here, the tile floor. Of course, your washer and dryer would go there, and you do have a window. Bedroom number 2. Like the corner windows there. Nice sized bedroom. And then of course you have just your standard closet right here with the 2 pull-out doors. All right, right behind that, you're gonna have bedroom number 3. So a decent sized bedroom. Once again, it's gonna be the same type of closet. I'm gonna show you that. I know a lot of you guys like me showing the closets. All right, back in the main hallway here, you're gonna have air handler number 2. All right, so this one right here is gonna be your main suite. In my opinion, the bedroom's a little small. I mean, it's definitely wide enough for, you know, king size bed. You can even have a little sitting area over here. And then you have your double tray ceilings. Do like the amount of windows in here, looking out, you know, the front of the home and the side of the home. So I guess, I mean, overall it's not too bad because you can definitely put a king there. And then into your main bath, you come in right to the left. Right here is going to be your water closet. And then right over here, you're going to have your shower with the tile up. You do have the niche in right there. And then right behind me, you're gonna have your dual vanity with the white cabinets, your darker gray quartz countertops. Love the window in between the 2 mirrors. And then your walk-in closet right here. And there's no linen closet in here, so you have these shelves right there for your linens. All right, let's go check out one more bedroom, one more bathroom. So bedroom number 5 is gonna be right here. And then of course, just the same standard closet. And then bathroom number 4. Got the white cabinets, the gray quartz countertops, your tile floor, and then that tile around your tub and shower combo with the transom window in there and the built-in niche there. All right, let's head back downstairs, finish taking a look, and then go look at that ADU. All right, so get down to the bottom of the stairs, take a right, come into your living room, or living room behind me, kitchen, dining room combo here. Right in here is gonna be your pantry, and they drive me nuts with this. So you come in the pantry, and then right here to the left is where your water heater is. As you can see behind it, there's understairs storage. Why they didn't put it further back or somewhere else, I don't know, but that drives me nuts. But dining space here, and then right into your kitchen over here, got your stainless steel refrigerator. Of course, you have your quartz countertops, your white cabinets. It is electric over here, so you have your slide in range, and then your stainless steel microwave above. And then in the peninsula over here, you have your double bowl undermount sink. Of course, you have your push button there for your garbage disposal, and then your stainless steel dishwasher there. And then you're opened up to your main living space. Nice amount of windows. Of course, you have these nice tall French doors here leading out to this covered lanai. So you come out here, there goes a squirrel. Nice covered lanai over here. And then of course, right over here is gonna be that garage and ADU. So let's go check this out. We'll come in from the garage, and then I'll show you, because the front door of this is locked, so I'll go in this way, and then I'll walk outside and show you what it looks like up front. You can kind of see that too. So here's your 2-car garage. You have the epoxy on the floor. There's a water heater out here for the ADU. You have, of course, your window right there. So I like how it's a little bit wider than the standard 2-car garages that we're seeing around here. And then this would be your access to your ADU if you came in through the garage. So before we go upstairs, I'll come out here and show you. So you do enter it from the alleyway, which we just had somebody drive down, but here's a look at the back of this one. So you can see what the ADU looks like out here. You could either obviously go right to the door. There is a spot over here if you wanted to park over here with the sidewalk around. And then over here as well, you have more spot if you wanted to park something right here, you could do so. And then of course, if you wanted to tie in a fence somehow, you could fence off the side yards. But let's go up, take a look at this ADU. All right, so you come in, got your tile floor here. There is a window up here. And then of course your other door right here leading right into your ADU. So you come in here, right into your living room space right here. I like how they, a nice amount of windows for the space. So you got the 2 there, and then you have 1 there. And then right over here, space for a stackable washer and dryer. And then of course your kitchen right over here. So you got your stainless steel dishwasher, your double under bowl mount sink, your slide-in range or microwave. You just need a refrigerator. I'm sure I can negotiate that for you. And then your bedroom is over here. Let me get over here and show you this closet. But just standard closet like we've seen. The 2 windows, and then your bathroom is right around the corner over here. So before we go into the bathroom, you have your linen closet right out here, right outside the bathroom. And then of course, your bathroom. White cabinets, quartz countertops, and then your tub and shower combo here with the tile around the tub. And then you have your built-in niche there, and then a window looking out across the alleyway in your neighbor's backyard. So that's gonna do it for this one. Let me know what you think about it in the comments below.